Hello and welcome back to my channel, Leslie's Mystic Den. This month I have for you guys an October pick a card reading. We're gonna take a deeper dive this month in October, and sorry, don't mind this. I'm having incense going. We're going to take a deeper dive into what your spirit guides are trying to tell you for the month of October. What insights do you need to look out for? And also, what exactly should you be doing for the month of October? And so this is going to be a spiritual type of reading, going into your spirit guides, those ancestors that are with you. They're going to come out in this reading, and you are going to be getting advice, not just from my own guides, but your guides as well. Whomever decides to come out in your pile will provide you the guidance that you need for the month of October. And so please take 3 deep, mindful breaths, and I will have the timestamps in the description box. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. All right, take your time, and I will see you to your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Okay, you guys got the Hierophant, and that to me, intuitively, I'm picking up you are studying, you are learning something new on the computer, could be in regards to your business, like some new way. There's a new way that you're doing something. Could be also in your creative process. I've felt the word Canva come up, so maybe you guys are learning how to use that app. But also I feel like you've also gained a new spirit guide, and it's bringing you balance. I feel like you're being protected right now, like being taken care of, because you're taking the time to go into your space and to go into a like deeper spiritual work. I feel like you're in a time where your confidence is what's leading you to delve deeper into the mysteries that have been plaguing you. You're learning something new, gaining knowledge, finding the key to your own success is what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's go into your past, present, and future. Okay. I'm feeling a sense of happiness, like this new chapter that you're going through, this cycle that you're embarking, it's allowing you to like explore. I'm hearing like your childlike curiosity. So it could be a hobby that's bringing you a lot of joy, that you're learning something new about, like you didn't realize that you would be so entranced in this new thing that you're studying, or this new practice that you've begun. Okay, let's go into your present situation. Okay, and I am using the Santa Muerte deck. I haven't used this deck in quite some time, but I felt like October was the perfect time to connect to our deeper selves, our shadow selves, that also help us gain a new understanding of not just ourselves, but sometimes the situation at hand. Oh, okay. All right, pile number 1. Your overall energy is justice in reverse. That to me is you are leaving a situation, like the situation in question has already been dealt with. The universe, source, God has already fixed or resolved the situation that you're thinking about. And I see here that in your past you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're leaving behind distraction. You're leaving behind people that were just not helping you move forward. Pile number 1. The first word that came to mind was distraction. I don't necessarily feel like you're leaving like a love triangle behind, although if you do resonate with that, this situation is already in your past. It's in reverse. It's left you, which is a good sign since it's in your past energy. Okay, and yeah, the word that came to mind was love. So it's something or someone that you used to love to hang out with, but you're starting to realize that that connection is no longer serving you. That this distraction that seemed to always pull you away from feeling doing things that you've been wondering about, you've been curious to try. These individuals weren't really in your highest good. They would basically pull you away from growing, is the word that came to mind, okay? Your present energy is the Hanged Man in reverse and Judgment in reverse, pile number 1. I am sensing that you are understanding that you are the one that can stop this sensation, this feeling of not I'm feeling the words not having my own intentions, like your own thoughts are not your own is what I'm feeling. Like people, situations were constantly being I'm feeling like a cloudiness sensation, like you felt like you were never able to think clearly because you felt that you had a lot of individuals in your space making you feel like you could not escape is the word. But I'm sensing that with the lily here, and also since it's in reverse, you're understanding now that you are the one that wields the key to your escape. You are the one that can mentally get you out of the feeling of the hanged man. And it's what you're doing in your present, which is a good sign. You got the Judgment in reverse, pile number 1. That to me is could be in regards to legalities, something to do with law, pile number 1. This situation is being resolved. It's in your present in reverse because you've figured it out. You've figured it out what exactly you need to do. Step 1, 2, 3 to leave this behind, to mentally figure out this escape. First word that came to mind, labyrinth. You're leaving this feeling of being in a labyrinth and you've discovered what is that you need to do for yourself to feel yourself being pulled out of this maze is what I'm feeling, pile number 1. And for your future, you got the 8 of Wands in reverse and then 7 of Wands upright, pile number 1. This is really interesting. I feel like because you're going into a time of retrospection, taking time to look at the big picture of your life, of what exactly do you want to do, want to learn about. This is a time for you to understand yourself a little bit better. And with this in your future, Eight of Wands being in reverse is indicative of things slowing down, things being a little, I don't want to say stagnant, but I just feel like you're going to be going into a time where you're done with rushing things, you're done with feeling like you have no break in your life. Because with the Seven of Wands upright, this is you taking accountability of what you have done, and also you're going to be taking the time to look at what you're growing. Look at these trees standing tall in the middle of this forest. You're going to be taking a step back and looking at your energy, pile number one, looking at whom you are and what you've already energetically, like that build up, like you're feeling that build up growing in your future, pile number one. And I'm going to clarify the situation. Okay, what exactly does pile number one need to understand with learning, with the growth of, I'm feeling that's interesting. I felt the word mentalism come through, pile number one. You guys could very well be delving into your spiritual gifts. That's what I'm feeling. Something that you once told yourself, like, there's no such thing. I don't feel like I will ever be able to feel my energy, or like you're starting to open your third eye, pile number one. Clarifying the situation for pile number one, please. Spirit guides for pile number one, please. Okay, pile number one. Ace of Pentacles, okay? In reverse, and you need to trust yourself, okay? Your guides are telling you that, and you got the Six of Wands energy upright, okay? So, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's you refusing to see how these like spiritual practices or this new thing that you're learning about can bring you I'm feeling like a physical abundance, like you're trying to see, like you're trying to believe, is what I'm sensing, how to bring this into your physical realm. Like, how am I gonna do this? How can I even believe I can do this, is what I'm feeling. Pile number one. Okay, and let's see how you will bring this into fruition, okay? Pile number one. What do you need to understand? I'm sensing that you're at a standstill with, like, you're integrating, is what I'm feeling. You're integrating what you're learning, and it's coming out into your realm, like you're manifesting it to the physical life. And I feel like you're just wondering, like, well, I'm not sure if it's capable of even happening, is what I'm feeling, but we're gonna figure that out. Number one, spirit guides, please. How does pile number one bring this into fruition? Ace of Cups. You need to believe in yourself, pile number one. It's in reverse. And you got 10 of Wands in reverse, okay? You need to feel that there isn't not, like, you're releasing the energy of others, the burden of others. That's what I feel with the Ten of Wands in reverse coming out, and with the Ace of Cups in reverse coming out. I feel like you need to let yourself do something you love, even if the word that came to mind, even if you think is a little silly. That's the word that came to mind when I said that you need to let yourself do things you love. Even if it's silly, you need to let yourself just do it, because we only have one life and it moves extremely fast. You don't want to miss out on this, is what I'm feeling, okay? And now I'm going to pull advice from your spirit guides, okay? Pile number one. What does pile number one need to hear? What does pile number one need to hear? I'm feeling like you need to allow yourself to do rituals, even if they're small, even if it's just setting the intention of for your day, pile number one. But you learning something new and integrating it into your daily routine is what's going to help you get out of this state, get out of this hanged man position, and you're gonna see yourself grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. I'm sensing. Okay, what's the advice for pile number one, please? I almost wanted to say pile number three, so pile number three might have a similar situation or idea happening. So you might also resonate with pile number three. Oh my god. Yes, this is wild, guys. You got 8 right here and 1. Okay, so this is indicative of a change of cycles, like a really, really big cycle happening, and it's going to bring you a fresh new beginning. I just love how this came out for you, because it's literally you integrating your shadow and your light, your ego, and then your high vibrational self. Like, 1 is a new beginning, 8 is a change in cycles, and I mean like huge cycles. Eclipse came into mind, so there could be an eclipse happening soon, and you will see these changes start to play out in that time. Pile number one, you're going to be integrating your shadowy self in the month of October. Your guides want you to go into the shadow, go into what your ego has been trying to reach you, is what I'm feeling. And it's because it's time for you to learn how to bring your ego and your light together to help you overcome this feeling of doubt, this feeling of, I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm capable of learning something new like this, of I'm feeling learning tarot is what something that came up, of learning how to be intuitive. And your guides are trying to tell you that we have this in all of us, pile number one, okay? You have the integration in your space. I'm gonna leave this out. To learn how to manipulate. I'm hearing the word alchemy. There's another word that came to mind before alchemy, and I totally forgot. Another word, manifestation, divination, different forms of spiritualism is what I'm feeling. Palmistry, egg cleansing, different unique spiritual practices that are coming towards you, that your guides want you to acknowledge, to learn. Okay, and now this is your advice, okay? Another advice from your spirit guides. Number one, Oh, we're almost at 20 minutes. Gotta wrap this up. You guys have a long reading for October. Okay. Alright, pile number 1. What is it that you need to know for the month of October? Sorry if the camera's wiggling, guys. What do you need to know for the month of October? What is coming towards you? Okay. Beautiful. The waiting game. Okay, pile number 1. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You got the number 2. It's all about balance. It's all about taking things slow for the month of October. Take your time to learn something. Let those roots integrate. Ground yourself. Ground with your ancestors. They want to reach out to you, and you will feel the growth, okay? One thing that came to mind is that teenagers, they need a lot of sleep. I think it's like teens should try and be getting more than 6 hours. I think the cap is like 9-12 hours or something like that, because when children are learning, when they sleep, their mind, the brain, is trimming itself down, trimming the tree, trimming the neurons. These synapses are connecting in unique ways that it's interesting. It's very beautiful. The human brain needs time to sleep in order to do the upkeep, is what I'm feeling. When things are so, I don't want to say like outgrown, because the brain is it's one of the world's greatest mysteries. We still don't know so much about the brain, but we do know that in your sleep, especially when you're a teen, when kids end up sleeping for more than 6 hours, their brain is literally trimming knowledge down to the important bits. And that is what I'm feeling is really important for you in the month of October, pile number 1. Take time to rest, integrate what you're learning, study, okay? I'm feeling like you're writing down vocab words and saying them out loud, things like that, things of that nature, to help you grasp on this gift a little more, okay? All right, we're at 21 minutes, pile number 1. This was a really beautiful reading. Lots came out. I hope you learned from this. I hope you enjoyed this. If you made it this far, please leave a pumpkin in the comments. And if you resonated with this reading and you wish to delve deeper, you can book a reading with me on my website. That'll be linked down below in the description box. I wish you a wonderful, spooky October, pile number 1, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello, and welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Alright, you guys got the 7 of Bats, and to me that is you're feeling like going back is the first word that came to mind. You are realizing that you don't need to stay and listen to people be one thing to your face and then be different the next, pile number 2. With the 7 of Bats, I feel like you are taking your energy elsewhere. You are leaving something behind that just no longer serves you, pile number 2. You're also being protected, is what I'm feeling in the month of October. You're recognizing that you don't need to stay and listen to what others are trying to kind of like push you to do. And so you're deciding that this is it and it's time for me to leave, and I'm taking my thoughts with me. I'm feeling you don't deserve the ideas I give to you, or um you're not grateful for the help that I provide, is something that I'm hearing. Let's go into your past right here, pile number 2. Okay, let's see. The past energy of pile number 2. What is the past energy? Oh, a card fell. Okay. Interesting. What is the present energy? Pile number 2. Okay, that's future. Your energy is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, pile number 2. And that to me feels like you're leaving the space of setting down, you're setting things down, like you've already sown the seeds and now you're just letting it take its time. That's why I felt it was in reverse. It's in your past, it's your overall situation for this reading, and it's you just pulling your energy back, indicative with Seven of Bats, And with your past, you got the Three of Cups in reverse, pile number 2, and that to me is leaving behind those old roots, is what I'm sensing. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, going back to that energy again, it's you kind of realizing the things you want to work on and setting those intentions, letting it blossom in its own time. But I feel like you've put it down. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like, 3 and 3 is 6. And with the energy of the number 3 playing out in your reading, 3 and 3 is 6. And that's indicative of you needing to make a decision between something that you want to do in your material realm, and also something to do with giving back to others, pile number 2. Okay, so I'm feeling like because they're both in reverse, you've decided to just remove yourself of the situation. So that's in your past state, okay? And in your present, you got the Eight of Swords, okay? That to me is a feeling of, this is you in your current state, and it's you standing up for yourself. With the Eight of Swords being in the upright position, I'm sensing that you're feeling trapped at the moment. You're feeling like you have a lot of people's attacks laid on you, and you're unable to, I'm feeling, leave their energy. That makes sense with the heavy clouds here. It's like, it's actually a skull, if you guys can see that, the skull facing the swords. It's facing the attack. You're feeling attacked, pile number 2. You're feeling like you're unable to leave these, I'm sensing the word accusations. You're unable to leave this energy of, I'm feeling people saying things behind your back, people feeling differently behind your back about you, Like, they'll say one thing to your face, again, with what I mentioned in the beginning with these 7 of bats. It's you feeling like you can't win, is what I'm, like, the first word that, came to mind. But in your future, you got the Knight of Pentacles, and this is a really good card to have, okay, pile number 2. This is you guys packing up all of your material belongings, and you're leaving, whether you're moving to a different place, leaving a job, or leaving a friend group that was toxic. I'm sensing the 3 of Cups in reverse. Even leaving an abusive relationship is what I'm feeling. Like there was third party involved. Maybe there's a lot of air energy. So I'm just gonna straight out and say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's if you are resonating with one of these signs, then I'm feeling it's because you could be dealing with another air sign that I'm feeling betrayed you, made you feel like you couldn't do anything, even though you had already sown the seeds. Okay, pile number 2. And with this being in your past, I'm sensing, and with all the overall cards that came out, pile number 2, I'm just sensing like there is a heartache, there was a third party in your relationship, and it destroyed it, pile number 2. And your present energy, you feel like it's hard for you to move on. It's hard for you to let go of all of that. Again, the word accusation is coming up, or like you just calling someone out on their BS, pile number 2. Okay, and again, back with the 7 of Bats energy, you decide, your overall energy is you deciding to, you know what, it's time for me to leave. I'm taking my stuff and bye bye. I'm leaving the situation behind. And now we're here. Knight of Pentacles, upright, standing tall, pile number 2. You're leaving all of this chaos that happened behind. It's really good that you got the cards in your past in reverse, because that means that you literally closed the door, locked it, you're never opening it again. And in fact, you're moving on, okay? You are leaving these weeds behind. You are standing tall. You're in a higher position, is what I'm feeling, pile number 2. And you're choosing to, you're choosing you, pile number 2. You're choosing to take your gifts of, I'm feeling communication. You are really good at talking to people, and you're good with your money. And I'm feeling like because you are this knight, you are making that firm decision to go. You have everything that you need with you, and you're leaving, pile number 2 is what I'm sensing. That's a really good sign. Wow. Yeah, pile number 2. I don't even see this other person like ever coming back, is what I'm sensing. You're moving on, not looking back. You are, I'm even sensing like thanking this person for teaching you a valuable lesson, and just being like, you know what, I needed to learn this, I needed to see this in my path, and thank you for this experience, even though it started out great and it ended rather badly. You're being grateful, you're being appreciative of the experience, because it's made you into a stronger person. And I feel like now, moving forward, pile number 2, you're not going to be swayed by people, like manipulated, is what I'm feeling. You're not going to be so easily manipulated. You're going to be sharp, pile number 2. Okay, let's look into your advice. Okay, what is the outcome for pile number 2? I'm asking your guides and my guides as well to help give you a message of what is the outcome for this situation after this Knight of Pentacles. What is the outcome? Okay? What is the outcome? 10 of Cups. This came out sideways. And wow, Wheel of Fortune. So this came out like this. This makes me feel like this outcome of this situation is you finding that emotional fulfillment. The universe is going to be sending you to a next cycle this month of October, pile number 2. And I think it's going to be up to you. It's going to be a cycle in which the universe is letting you decide, what do you want to go experience next? This card came out sideways because I feel like it's you making the decision of, I want to experience that emotional fulfillment again. I want to experience this feeling of having it all, having my happy family. The universe is telling you to just make that decision and to move forward, okay? Pile number 2. You have it in you to find that emotional fulfillment, and it doesn't have to be with anybody else. It could be your own material wealth, learning something new, like going to school, or picking up a new trade, pile number 2, and kind of making it your own is what I'm sensing. So we'll leave that out. Okay, let's see. Another advice. Insight in the situation, please. What's the insight of this situation? Tell us more, please. Okay. You got the 8 of Cups in reverse with the 2 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, pile number 2. That's you still deciding if you... I'm sensing... That's interesting. You're going to have this decision, pile number 2, that you're going to need to make in the month of October. That's going to be the 8 of Cups. Okay, emotional. You're going to have to make that decision this month of, should I go back to this, to what I had? Should I go back to it? That's a decision that you're going to need to make. But I'm feeling like the universe wants you to just move forward. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's not time for you to go back. It's time for you to leave it. So that's the decision that you're gonna have to make for the month of October. Do you want to go back to that situation that you have in mind right now? Or do you want to just start something new? Because you have it in you. You're a Knight of Pentacles. That's one step closer to being the king. Someone who knows what they want, they know how to get it, and they're not going to dilly-dally with people who want to hurt you and mess around with your feelings, okay? And let's pull more ancestral advice. What do your ancestors want you to know? Pile number 2. What do they want you to hear for the month of October? What do they want you to hear for the month of October? Okay. 18. Wow, this card is beautiful. And bottom energy is number 14. So, yeah, you are... Whoa. Pile number 2. These cards are powerful, and your ancestors want you to know that you need to go with the flow. Feel your emotions, and it will lead you to something better. Don't try and stop I'm feeling the word crying. You need to let yourself release this situation, whether that's you doing something creatively that you love, that in a way is releasing you from this toxic situation that played out in your past. They're telling you that it's time for you to I'm feeling the words move with your sorrow, okay? And also, while you move, do things from the heart. And it's time for you in this next cycle to be more in touch with your creative self, with I'm feeling that balance of sadness and happiness. You need to allow these emotions to go into an integration with this lesson. It's something that we all have to do in order to get past things. And next time, to do things, um, I'm feeling on the right foot. Don't rush into something, is what I'm feeling, pile number two. You can only lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. And as you lead that horse, you have to do it with the intention of, I am letting this creature replenish itself so that it can take me to the next journey. Think of yourself as someone who needs to be replenished, and don't force yourself to do things you don't want to do, and allow this energy to play out. Okay, pile number two, that's your advice from your spirit guides. And now, get more advice on this situation, on how to let this go. Okay, what does pile number two need to do for October? What does pile number two need to do for the month of October? What does pile number two need to do? Okay. Yes. Interesting. Okay, pile number two. Bottom deck energy. Discontent and boredom. Number four. And then the card that jumped out for you is Passion Ignited, number one. You need to find what makes you happy again. Pile number two. You need to go back into your heart chakra, connect to, I'm feeling self-love. Do things for yourself in the month of October so that you can move forward from this and officially leave it behind. It's time for you to stop thinking about what happened and just enjoy that you, I'm feeling, made it out alive. And it's time for you to just come back to yourself, is what I'm feeling. Do things that make you happy. Connect with your emotions, pile number two. This is really an important message for you. Whoa, we're already at 22 minutes. All right. Yes, pile number two. Connect with what you love, and in the month of October, expect a new cycle to be happening. And in that new cycle, it's time for you to just start fresh, okay? Clean everything out. Get rid of old stuff that I'm hearing the word isn't yours. It's time for you to either get rid of it or donate it, but you shouldn't have it in your space anymore because you want to let in new energy. You want to let in, I'm feeling, you need to allow yourself to, I'm feeling the word like decorate the place like how you wanted it to. And it's going to make you feel more at home, and it's also going to reflect who you are as a person, and it's going to make you just feel at home with yourself. Okay, pile number two, Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated, you can book a reading with me so we can delve deeper into this. I'll have my website linked in the description box below. And I wish you guys the best on your journey for happiness. And I hope you have a fun month in October. And I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. And you guys got the 8 of Ghost. That to me is you're leaving behind something that you cared deeply about, and it felt like an unfulfilling journey, pile number 3, to get to this space. And I feel like you're leaving behind something that felt like it I'm sensing the word, it was a long time coming. Like you traveled a long road through a dangerous path, and emotionally you felt like it was just not enough, and you made the decision that even though you came so far, that it's okay to go back. That's what I'm sensing. It's okay to, I'm sensing the word, it's okay that you like tried it, because at least in your life you can say, at least I did it. I've had fun with it, even though it was challenging. But it's time for me to leave this behind, because it's no longer emotionally fulfilling me. And yeah, it's sad to leave things behind that we once cared deeply about and feel really tethered to, but it's always okay to just drop it and start something else that's better for you as well. Okay, pile number 3. So let's go into your past, present, and future. Okay, pile number 3. Past, present, future. All right. Okay, and I'll show the cards after I finish pulling all of them. Okay. What is the future? Okay. All right, pile number 3. You got the 2 of Cups in reverse, and that's you leaving something behind that you really, really loved. I'm feeling like it could have been an emotional connection with somebody, or something that you just felt really emotionally connected to. You could have been the end of an 8-year relationship, or 8, 9, 10, a 10-year relationship, pile number 3. a relationship that you felt like they were the one, or even something that you were able to emotionally connect to in a really deep level. You could have also lost someone that you were really connected to as well, and October could be bringing up those emotions of them again. And you're basically, I feel like, feeling nostalgic about what had happened since it came out in reverse. It's in your past, you're leaving it behind. And with the seven of wands in reverse in your past energy card, it's you also in your past looking at what you had grown, the big picture of the things you did, and how much energy you put into that. Also, pile number 3, you put into a lot of love and hard labor into this emotional connection that seems to no longer be in your surrounding space anymore, pile number 3. So I just feel like with these cards being in reverse, it's something that you've closed the chapter on, because your current present card is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? That is the universe simply changing the tide, is what I'm sensing. They're changing what you are going to be connecting to in the month of October. They're going to bring in new feeling animals, people, experiences. Basically, don't be afraid. Um, Sorry, I'm like burping. Don't be afraid to go out in the month of October, pile number 3. Seek those new connections with people. It's gonna be helping you move your energy, kind of move you from feeling stagnant, from being too a homebody, is what I'm sensing. Maybe you've been at home feeling these emotions again. It's the universe is saying it's time for a change. It's time to turn the wheel, and we're gonna turn it for you if you're not gonna do it. So um, there's gonna be a major change in the month of October. Something that I'm gonna feel going to be thrusted into. If not thrusted into, it's gonna be something that you've um, like you did it. You made this change. You're either changing a place of residency, or changing your group of friends, also changing a new perspective in love, is what I'm sensing. A new perspective in emotional connections with other people. And also I'm sensing just an overall balance in your life, pile number 3. You're gonna find the balance again. You're gonna go back into your daily routine, into a new daily routine, is what I'm sensing. I got an image of someone who just gets up out of bed, goes to the living room, or doesn't even make it to the living room sometimes, and just sits and watches I'm sensing like streaming videos or just things like that. The universe kind of wants you to start something new. It's time for you to do something for yourself that makes you feel more fulfilled at the end of the day, pile number 3. Um, it's time to do something that's going to emotionally fulfill you again, but in like a new sense. Like, you need to fill your own cup again, okay? And with your future card, you got the moon. So that means that with the next moon cycle that's currently happening, I'm actually currently doing this reading in the full moon. So um, it could be that when this video comes out, you are going to be realizing something in the next moon phase, pile number 3. Something will reveal itself to you, whether it's in dreams, during a really intense meditative state, or also just kind of putting two and two together and having an epiphany in the month of October. Like at the end of the month, you're going to realize, like, oh my God, everything that I've been doing this month has led me to here. And then it's going to be like, okay, I know what to do now. Now, that's the message that I'm sensing for you, pile number 3. You're going to be thrusted into a new beginning. And let's ask your guides for more clarity on the situation. Okay, what is coming to pile number 3 in the month of October? What is coming to pile number 3 in the month of October? Okay. Pile number 3. I need to know for the month of October. Call on pile number 3's spirit guides. My spirit guides to deliver them this message. What will be coming towards pile number 3 of October? Okay, pile number 3. Knight of Pentacles. Perfect. This is a fresh start. Someone also will be gifting you something, is another thing that I sensed. And also, you're gonna be making that decision to move forward, okay? Could be also in your finances. You're being more calm, collected in the month of October on your expenses, and it's what's going to lead you to a fresh new beginning. Okay, pile number 3. This is also going to be you gaining confidence in this new beginning as well. Like, I'm also feeling you have everything you need on you to move forward right now. So that's a good sign. Okay, pile number 3. Okay. What is this new beginning for pile number 3? What is this new beginning? Pile number 3. Okay. What is this new beginning for pile number 3? Oh, whoa. This one literally just flew out. So, 8 of Cups. This new beginning is gonna be you, yeah, you're leaving it behind. This is literally the same card. 8 of Ghost, 8 of Cups. This new beginning is you making that decision that you don't have to stay for something that left you feeling incomplete. Okay, pile number 3. It's time for you to leave this space behind, to walk forward, because you do have everything you need, see, to make that journey again, to go back to your roots, to go back to you, okay? I love that you got this as the bottom deck, Wheel of Fortune. Like, come on now. You can't make this up. This is like the universe telling you that it's time for you to just move forward. Move forward, okay? Move forward and don't look back, because it's time for you to make a transition into a new cycle. Okay, pile number 3. And now let's go into the advice from your spirit guides. I find it interesting that the bottom deck energy that I got for you, the Wheel of Fortune, pile number 2 also got that. So you could also resonate to card number 2 in case you guys want to watch that. And right now, what is the advice from the spirit guides of pile number 3 that they want to give? What is the advice for the month of October? What does pile number 3 need to be doing? Okay. Number 3. What is your advice for the month of October? Okay, one card, please. One card. One card, please. One card. What is the advice? Pile number 3. I feel like it's here. 9. Okay. And that is so cool. You literally, this was one of the cards that jumped out as well when I was asking for just one card. So this is the bottom deck energy. So you got 9 and 25. Pile number 3. With this energy, it's a sign that right now is the time for you to act. Right now is the perfect time for you to make that decision that you've been sitting on. And again, same message, move forward with it. I'm hearing it's now or never. And then another piece of advice that the spirits have given you is make sure that this is the path that you want to move forward to, and be wise about the decisions that you make on this path, because it will either, I'm hearing, make you or break you. Okay, pile number 3. You need to, I'm also sensing the word be tactical, be affirmative, and also I'm sensing the word don't get misled by distractions. Okay, this new path that you're going on, this new journey, it's going to be a path of how can I put this? It's going to be an important path for you. It's something that needs to be looked at carefully, and also like it's time for you to leave that carefree energy that you've been really into lately, and you need to be more focused is what I'm sensing. You need to be focused on this new path, this new journey, if you want to be successful in it, is what I'm feeling. And now let's pull from the Psychic Tarot for overall message for October. Okay, ancestors, please tell us, what does pile number 3 want to hear for the month of October? Okay, what does pile number 3 need to hear for the month of October? Okay. What does pile number 3 need to hear for the month of October? Okay. Disruption, number 16. Okay. Yeah. You, no more distractions, pile number 3. And oh, you also got number 6 and memories of love. Yeah, you need to, I'm hearing let go, move forward, lose the distractions, and you can't allow yourself to leave this meditative space. This person, it's like they're broken up into pieces, and I'm sensing that you need to focus, really focus on your state, your energy, to get back on track. Okay, pile number 3, it's time for you to let go of your past. It's in your past for a reason, and it's what's holding you back. Okay, it's what's holding you back from moving forward. The guides are literally telling you to just, it's time for you to act now, to make a decision that's for your own best good. And to move forward with it, because it's important that you understand that this path is what's going to lead you to success, but you need to be focused. Okay, pile number 3. That's the key word this month. Focused. All right, and I hope that this reading helps you in the month of October. If you made it this far, you can put a skull in the comments section. And if you resonated with this reading and wish to go deeper, you can book a reading with me on my website. I do custom tarot readings, and you can email me to ask about that. But I wish you guys the best of luck for the month of October. Have fun on Halloween, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! And that concludes this month's Pick a Card reading. I just want to say thank you so much to those who watch my readings and those who have subscribed and continue to stay up to date every time I come out with a new reading. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wish you guys a happy month in October. Enjoy Halloween, and don't be afraid to delve into the mystical, shadowy world, okay? And I'll see you guys in November. Bye.